Chris Bennett and the Morning Brew.
Good morning, it's the Morning Brew with Chris. Who's this?
Dun, dun, da, da, dun, dun, da, da. Here comes Chris's baby girl, all dressed in white.
I'm officiating. For those of you that don't know, I'm officiating my my oldest daughter's wedding at the end of this month. I am a bit of a crybaby, and Paul has made it his mission for this whole month. What's the theme for this month for you?
Make Chris cry every day.
Make Chris cry. What advice do you have for me on this wedding day?
You bet. I'll tell you this. You better toughen up, because if your crying persists, you might give her a guilt trip and then you'll ruin her life.
Oh, no. Don't put that pressure on. So you're saying if I cry too much at the wedding, I run the risk of ruining my daughter's life?
You could, because you might it might be like a subliminal guilt trip of, baby girl, don't get married. Daddy loves you.
All right, Paul. I don't think so. Hey, today, Paul, is National Cosmopolitan Day. Have you ever read the Cosmo magazine or had a Cosmopolitan drink?
Well, that's a negative there, Ghost Rider.
That is a negative. Well, we're going to play a game called Cosmo or No. I'm going to read some headlines or tips, and you got to tell me if it was a real tip from Cosmo or a no, a fake tip. You ready?
Okay.
All right, a real headline or fake headline from Cosmo. We ask guys to read your texts. Here's what they really think. Is that a Cosmo or a no?
That sounds like something, because they could be nosy.
All right, there you go. Next one. How to flirt with your eyes. No words needed. Cosmo or no?
Yeah, I think that's real. That could be real.
Oh, gosh. He's two for two. All right.
This is bad.
Next one. Wear your ex's hoodie on a date to show you have options. Cosmo or no?
No, I think that'd be a no.
Oh, my gosh, Paul. For someone that's never read Cosmo magazine, allegedly, you sure are doing great at this game.
Well, it was stupid stuff, so, I mean, I've never read it, so it must be a stupid magazine. So, yeah, okay.
All right, you went 3 for 3 on Cosmo or no. All right, Paul, today is World Carnivorous Plant Day, so we're going to do carnivorous plant trivia. You ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right. What do carnivorous plants eat? Is it arachnids and insects? Or B, steering wheels? C, dead ants? D, carcass? Or E, flowers? A, arachnids and insects?
Yeah.
You are correct. There you go. All right, next question. True or false? The carnivorous plant's prey produces its nutrition.
Paul. True.
I don't know what nutrition is, but you are correct. Holy moly. 2 for 2. This last question is worth 1,000,000 points. If I get it right, I could come from behind and win. Here we go. Which mechanism do most pincher plants use to trap their prey? Is it triggered snapping mechanism, a sticky glandular hairs, passive pitfall trap filled with digestive enzymes, or D, rapid leaf movement to enclose prey? Chris, I'm going to say sticky glandular hairs for the win, and I am incorrect. The correct answer was passive pitfall trap filled with digestive enzymes. Paul, you're smarter than a very handsome radio DJ.
That just sounded scientific.
That's right. Well, Paul, we hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow, and you could try and make me cry again tomorrow.
Dude, you already know I'm going to make you cry. I've got all day and all night to think of sensitive stuff about weddings. You're going to cry tomorrow.
All right, buddy. All right, I look forward to it.
Are you crying right now?
No. I'm not. But, yeah, you got to toughen me up for this wedding, so I'm up for the challenge. Talk to you tomorrow, buddy.
Just think about it, man. Just think about it. Your daughter's me walking down the aisle with that glowing look on her face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Walking real slow.
Okay.
Their
All right.
face is going to be glowing.
All right, Paul. We'll
You're
talk to you
gonna
later.
be-
Good morning. It's the Morning Brew with Chris. Who's this?
Good morning, Champion Chris.
Heck yeah, it's Brian from Pinedale. How are you doing on this hump day morning?
I'm appreciating all this weather we got yesterday.
Oh, it is nice.
Yeah.
It is nice. We need more of it for sure.
Oh, yeah, the air feels nice and clean again, cool and brisk. But so, anyways, the reason I called, you got any trains going to Memphis this morning?
Oh, I got a midnight train going to Memphis, but first, you got to play a game with me.
Uh-oh.
Would you rather questions for Would You Rather Wednesday. You ready?
All right, go.
All right. Would you rather relive your 30s, Brian, with your 60s wisdom, or keep your 60s peace and just nap more?
The 30s.
Oh, yeah. What was the best thing about your 30s?
Well, I just got married when I was 28, 29, so that was the beginning of our wedding.
Ooh, nice.
And our lives together, and that was probably one of the most enjoyable times of my life.
Oh, heck yeah. Brian, how long have you been married?
41, 42 years. I have to go look at the clock and the date to figure it out.
Dude, that's something you need to know right off the top of your head.
Well, not all of us can remember things at my age.
That's right. All right, next, would you rather? Would you rather win every argument with your wife or always know where she wants to eat?
I always want to know where she wants to eat because I don't want to argue with her.
Would you rather do all the dishes forever or fold fitted sheets perfectly every time?
Do the dishes.
And last, would you rather? Would you rather rewatch your wedding video every anniversary or renew your vows in Vegas with Elvis?
Ooh, I think I'd like to go to Vegas and renew them.
Heck yeah, my sister and her husband do that.
Do they really?
Yeah, they do that. That's a lot of fun. That was Would You Rather with Brian from Pinedale. Jineane, are you over there?
Yes, I am.
Heck yeah, happy hump day.
Yeah. That's right.
Anything new and juicy with you? Any announcements from Jineane?
Well, the big thing is, of course, Mother's Day is Sunday. You know, I have to announce that. And if you're having trouble with getting a gift, it's super easy to just go to the Festival of the Baskets on Saturday. Of course, that's Saturday lunchtime, and we're going to have all of these raffle items, silent auction items, where you can just go home with a basket ready to go for mom, or take mom to the Festival of the Baskets.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, and you can get those tickets at WMHH.org. That's White Mountain Helping Hands, WMHH.org. And it's this Saturday at the Elks Lodge in Sholo.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fun time. Speaking of gifts for mothers on Mother's Day,
Yeah.
I thought we'd play a game called Good Gift or Bad Gift. And I'm
Okay.
going to give you some gift ideas I have for Mother's Day, and you tell me if it's a good gift or bad gift.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, a vacuum cleaner.
Bad gift.
Oh, no, but what if they really need
Well,
one?
if they really need one and they've been asking and dropping hints, yes. And a good vacuum cleaner, yes. I like that. That's not bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. How about what if you had a note with it that said you missed a spot? Then
No,
that's bad.
not good.
Okay,
That's
then that's
bad.
bad.
That's bad.
All right, what about a world's best mom mug? Again.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's okay. It's just, I mean, that's all right. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not very creative. That's a good one from the 2-year-old, you know, and to put a few little flowers in it. It's okay.
Okay.
I mean, I have, this is the only thing about those. I have so many of them. I do love them, but I have so many of those. Yeah.
Okay, so you don't need any more.
Yeah.
How about a gift card to a hardware store?
No.
Well, I think my wife would actually like that.
She would like that?
Well, I don't know. Now you got.
Yeah, and it depends. It depends on the gal for sure. You know, maybe a gift card to get a massage. You know, something like that. To treat herself, her nails and her toes, if she likes pedicures. You know, some of those things. The things that she can do for her. You know, that are nice for her to go and have a special time.
Okay.
You know? Yeah.
What about a homemade coupon book from your 35-year-old son?
I like that. I like a
really?
homemade coupon book of different things that you can make the coupons, things they really like that you promise to rake the yard. You promise to, when she can pull these coupons and say, you're going to take the trash out for it. Might cause a lot more work for you, Chris.
And last one, I think this is your favorite. 1 day of silence and total control of the TV remote.
Ooh, okay, now you nailed it.
There we go.
That's a good one. I like that. And you know what? That you'll watch, maybe that you'll sit there and you'll watch Hallmark movies with your adorable wife for, a week.
Oh,
straight.
do I have to?
Yeah, there you go. And you'll make her breakfast in bed, that kind of stuff.
That was good gift or bad gift. All rise. It is now time for Am I the Jerk Court? The Honorable Jineane Ford presides. You got your robe and wig ready?
Yes, I do.
All right, Jineane, here's the story. This person wants to know, am I the jerk here? My entire family is calling me selfish and greedy for doing this. This all came to a head yesterday, but here's some backstory. My mom decided to use my shared account. She has her own card, but it's my name on the account, with her to buy over $5,000 in products for Avon because she believes it's going to change her life. Oh, I have, and for the longest time, I've given her access to my account because sometimes I help with bills and what have you. But I have been saving money because my dog needs a liver shunt surgery, scans, and recovery meds. And she took it upon herself to take the money and won't give it back. My entire family is calling me crazy for prioritizing my dog over my mom. And this came to a head when I called the police about it, and they said it's a civil issue, but my family hates me now. My little brother said I'm a huge jerk. This person wants to know, am I the jerk for pressing charges against my mom for stealing money from my dog's surgery fund for Avon products? What say you?
I think this is such a dumb, all the way around, so stupid. First of all, he's backpedaling now, and he's a little bit of a jerk and a little bit of not jerk. But the whole point is why he had her in his account. And Avon products or a dog, and I want to know the other kids, the whole dysfunctional family thing here, are they giving mom that much money for Avon products? I just think the whole thing is a mess.
It is a mess. I don't think he's a jerk.
No.
But I don't know.
But he's stupid to let it in the first place. But now that he's blindsided, he shouldn't have had her in. He can help her out without her having access to his account. That's the big thing. You can help mom out all the time, forwarding, like within an account, you can forward like your kids. You can forward some money into their accounts, but you don't have to have them have main access to your account. So it's kind of his fault that all happened, but he's not the jerk for trying to pull it back. And he needs to get her off his account. That is dumb. And the other siblings need to help mom too, and or help him with his dog, because Avon products or a dog surgery, I don't know.
Yeah.
Avon. Oh my gosh.
But he shouldn't have called the cops and pressed charges against his mom, should he have?
That might have been a little far, but we don't know how this has been going along. You know what I mean? And if he's looking at his dog and his dog's going to die without this surgery and he's not sure, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know. It just sounds like a real messy family, and he shouldn't have set it up that way. But I don't think he's the jerk. The court case and all that, maybe he didn't have to go that far, but maybe his family is just that weird. And why aren't his siblings helping out with the surgery now?
All right. Well, let's see what some of our Facebook Live jurors are saying. Liz is saying it's not dog over mom, it's Avon over the dog. Mm-hmm. And she says, not the jerk, sue mom. And Kendra says, definitely not the jerk. Take her to court. Your family sounds like bad people.
Yeah, they're a mess is what they are.
Yeah.
And why those other siblings aren't saying, oh, mom is kind of being selfish with Avon. This is a mess. We're going to go ahead and help with the dog surgery, something. And then let's take mom off the account. Yeah.
All right. All rise. Jineane has ruled you are not the jerk for pressing charges against your mom for stealing money from your dog's surgery fund for her Avon habit.
Avon. Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
Jineane, thanks for having fun with us this morning. We'll talk to you soon.
You too. Bye-bye, Chris.
Bye-bye. Good morning. It's the Morning Brew with Chris. Who's this?
This is Liz.
Liz Walburn. Are you calling to play a game this morning?
Yes, I am.
Heck yeah. Well, Liz, it is Would You Rather Wednesday. So we're going to do a little Would You Rather. First, let's get people up to date on who Liz is. Some interesting things about you. You say you don't take no for an answer. You were a drag racer as a teenager. You work on cars, and you are a designer with groovy glam. Is that all true?
That's all true.
Holy moly. And that's only the tip of the iceberg about Liz Walburn, right?
Probably, yes. I'm also doing comedy.
Oh, yep, there you go. Let's play a little Would You Rather. You ready?
You bet.
Would you rather rebuild a carburetor and heels or design a living room during a blackout?
Oh, that's a tough one. I hate wearing heels, but I'd probably take the carburetor.
Would you rather wear beige for a year or be told no once and actually accept it?
I'll wear beige for a year.
Well, oh, really? You're like me. You like to wear a lot of colors, but you do not want to be told no and accept it.
I'm not real big on nose, yeah. And actually, I can rock beige.
Oh no, heck yeah. Would you rather drive a classic muscle car cross country or walk a New York Fashion Week runway?
Oh, drive a classic car every day.
Oh, and last question. Would you rather go back to the 70s for the style or stay in the now for the power tools and Pinterest?
Ooh, that one's tough. You know what? I'm not big on looking back, so I'll stay where I'm at.
Oh, she'll stay where she's at and use the awesome power tools and Pinterest. Do you use Pinterest for some of your advice or some inspiration for your fashion?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I love looking at Pinterest and everybody else's ideas and, getting inspired by other people's art.
Awesome. Well, Liz Walburn, thank you so much.